Remove the bolt closest to the fort on the fourth elbow assembly, but keep the lock nut in place. Loosely attach the slightly bent end of the TNR3 tube support to the slide seam using a pan bolt. Attach the other end to the slide end panel with a pan screw. Now fully tighten the screw and bolt. Hammer a T-nut into one side of the TNR upright. Connect the other side to the top hole in the TNR ground brace using the appropriate hex bolt and hardware. Make sure the boards are square, then secure them in place with a wood screw. Position the TNR brace so it's centered over the pilot holes of the ALRW ground and attach it using 2 wood screws. Next, place one TNR4 post mount clamp on each side of the clamp ring and clip them in behind. Place the TNR4 post mount base in between the 2 clamps and bolt all 3 pieces together with a designated pan head bolt and square lock nut. Now just position the TNR post mount base onto the TNR upright, pre-drill with a 1/8 inch drill bit and then attach with 2 1-inch pan screws. To complete the slide assembly, attach the post mount clamp to the clamp ring with a pan screw. Your manual identifies the precise location to attach the ground stake. Drive it 13 inches into the ground, then attach to the ground brace using a pan screw. When you're done, check the ground stake for damage. File down any sharp edges and touch up with outdoor paint when necessary. Connect 2 roof supports together so they form a peak. Attach them using a wood screw. Repeat to create a second roof support assembly. With some help, position the front roof panel and back roof panel together to form a peak. Place a narrow angle bracket on the inside edge of the outer slat where the 2 panels meet. Attach it with 2 truss screws. Attach a second narrow angle bracket in the same way on the other outer slats. Attach a third one, this time centered on the middle slat. Place a roof support assembly onto one side of the large roof assembly. Make sure the ends are flush on both sides, then attach with 8 wood screws. Attach a second roof support assembly on the other side of the large roof assembly. With the large roof assembly still on its end, position an MOD 3-pane gable at one end so that the peaks match and it sits firmly against the inside of the roof support assembly. Attach the MOD 3-pane gable with 4 truss screws. To begin, insert 2 dormer sides in the dormer front. Next, place window dormer roof right and left together and attach dormer sides in front with 6 pan screws. Attach the dormer roof bracket with 2 pan screws. Next, from underneath the roof, you'll need to pre-drill 2 holes. Refer to Figure 38.8 in your instruction manual for pre-drill locations. On the outside of the roof, center the dormer cleat over the holes, then attach it from underneath using 2 truss screws. On the 8th slat from the bottom, you'll need to remove the middle screw and set it aside. Now place the dormer assembly over the dormer cleat and install 2 pan screws through the window to attach it to the cleat. Use the screw that you previously removed to secure the dormer bracket to the roof. Place the TB support on the ground with the notch sides facing down and insert T-nuts into the 3 holes. Flip the TB support over and place the right upright, left upright, and center upright so that they fit into the notches and the ends are flush. Attach each upright with 1 hex bolt. Place the transom assembly on the ground with the T-nut side facing up. Position MOD 5 pane windows into each of the openings. Then attach them to the uprights using 4 truss screws per window. Next, position the wall tie over the center upright and flush to the top of the TB support. Attach the wall tie with 4 wood screws. Now repeat all of the steps in Part 1 and Part 2 to create a second transom assembly. Place a pair of swing side uprights on the ground, T-nut side down, and position the swing top so that the holes align. Fasten each swing side upright with a hex bolt and the appropriate hardware.